went back into the huddle. And the sideline takes a timeout. First timeout called by Baltimore.
Yeah, it's kind of a waste of a timeout there. I'm not sure what happened. And they're in a position where if they don't make it, I would imagine they would go for it as well in the Buffalo territory here.
Let's check tonight's health report, sponsored by the Farmer's Dog. Fresh food for dogs delivered right to your door in pre-portioned packs. Get 50% off your first box of fresh, healthy food at thefarmersdog.com/trial50. Let's head down, check in with Derek Rackley on the sideline.
Yeah, guys, I'm on the Buffalo sideline. First injury update of the game. Safety Taylor Rapp went into the injury tent. He was evaluated. He's got a hip injury. They're going to take him back to the locker room for x-rays. He was just put on the back of a cart, and he's going to be taken into the locker room. So Cole Bishop looks like he's filling in for him at the safety position. Remember, he got hurt in the first matchup.
All right, Rack, thanks very much. Quickly out of the huddle. This time, Mark Andrews takes the snap and plunges forward, and he should have the first down. Again, they only needed about a half yard. Andrews did this a couple of times last week against Pittsburgh, and they will give him the first down. Well, it's something Mark Andrews has been incredibly successful at this year, taking that snap and diving forward, and he moves the sticks for Baltimore.
Yeah, he does it how Jalen Hurts does it for Philly, Josh Allen for Buffalo. It's Mark Andrews who does it for Baltimore and has been very successful.
From the Bills' 44 now, first down and 10. 14-7, Buffalo on top. Pistol formation, Henry the running back. Ricard is off to the right of Jackson. Two receivers right, single man left. Here's the snap. Lamar pumps to his left. Backpedals, looking, taking a shot. Deep down the field. It is caught inside the 5. Bateman is down to the 1. Jackson unloads for Rashad Bateman, a gain of 42. And now the Ravens are on the doorstep. First down and goal.
Again, too much time to develop. He gets inside the corner and behind DeMar Hamlin. DeMar cannot let the receiver get behind him, but that's because Lamar had too much time and way too much time for that route to develop backside.
Rasul Douglas was the corner. They mark it at the 2. First down and goal. Extra offensive lineman in the game now for the Ravens. It's Ben Cleveland. Jackson lines up under center. Handoff Derrick Henry. Straight ahead into the pile, and he's got nowhere to go. Henry just could not get started there. He might have actually lost a half yard on the play. It'll be second and goal. More pushing and shoving. An official hit the ground. Well, you better be careful with that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing for players to go at it, but an official got caught up in the pile there. I don't see a flag.
Yeah, he must have slipped on his own then, because if any player touched him and he went down, that player would be gone.
Well, Ronnie Stanley got tangled up with one of the D linemen, maybe Jordan Phillips, and the official went down with it.
Oh, the official was trying to break it up and just ended up going down with the pair.
Second down goal from the 3. Jackson under center takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Henry, back to pass, looking, pumps, under pressure, and he's sacked! Jackson goes down back at the 8-yard line. Greg Rousseau gets home, and now it'll be a third and goal.
I'm really surprised, Ryan, they didn't run the ball there. They were just trying
to
now
it'll be a third and goal.
Hard in the game. I'm really surprised. Mark Andrews crossing in the back of the end zone, and they just had him absolutely blanketed up.
So a loss of 5 back to the 8. They had it first and goal at the 2. Now it's third and goal from the 8. 4 minutes, 3 seconds to go second quarter. Bills 14, Ravens 7. 7 on the play clock as the Ravens race to the line of scrimmage. Jackson in the shotgun, Henry to his right. 2 receivers right, including Bateman, who goes in motion to the left. Shotgun snap. Jackson back, rolling right, throws short over the middle, tip, and incomplete. Off the hands of Derrick Henry around the 5. The ball is still rolling around. DeMar Hamlin jumps on it in the end zone, but it was an incomplete pass. More pushing and shoving after the play. Taron Johnson got a hand on that one. And on 4th down, Justin Tucker and the field goal team coming out.
The offense just seems out of sync, Ryan, with getting out of the huddle, getting set, play clock running down. They don't seem to be in sync.
Coming out.
The offense just seems out of sync, Ryan, with getting out of the huddle, getting set, play.
So Tucker
play
for
clock running down. They don't seem to be in sync.
Coming out. NFL history, and this one.
The offense just seems out of sync, Ryan, with
the Ravens settled for 3.
Getting out of the huddle, getting set, play.
Tonight, so Tucker this season. Barbasol will make a donation.
Clock running down.
Tonight, Tucker this season. Barbasol will make a donation.
Clock running down.
His #1 shaving cream. In the game now for the Ravens, it's Ben Cleveland. Barbasol. 3:43 to go second. On Westwood 1.
Mornings can all start to feel the same. It's wake up, brush your teeth, go to work. Wake up, brush your teeth, go to work every day. So, if you're looking for a fresh wake-up call, look no further than Wendy's Breakfast. Try a breakfast Baconator with fresh cracked eggs, or a grilled sausage breakfast burrito, or maybe even a honey buddy. Doesn't matter what you go for, it's gonna change your life. Okay, well, it'll at least freshen up your morning. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's. At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Hey, Colorado football fans. With BetMGM's second chance promotion, you'll get your stake back if your first touchdown scorer scores seconds instead. That's right. Bet on any pro football player to score the first touchdown of the game. If you are right, you win. If your player scores second, you get your stake back in cash. BetMGM and GameSense reminds you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 years of age or older to wager. Colorado only. Existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards vary. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER.
Finding quality candidates for your small business is no little league game, but Indeed can help you cover all your hiring bases. Their all-in-one hiring platform has smart tools to help you attract, screen, and hire quality candidates. And they don't just help you hire faster. 93% of employers agree Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites, according to a recent Indeed survey. Nix the hassle. Start hiring. Learn more at Indeed.com/credit to expand your team today.
Back in Buffalo, where it's time now for our Fact of the Game, sponsored by Liberty Mutual.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Well, we figured that Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen are going to finish 1-2 in the MVP race. If that happens, this will be the sixth time since the merger that quarterbacks finishing 1-2 in the MVP voting will have met in the playoffs. The only one of the previous five not in the Super Bowl was the Peyton Manning-Tom Brady matchup in the 2013 AFC Championship game. Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance coverage. Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
This was also the closest all-pro vote. Lamar Jackson first team, Josh Allen second team, since 2003 when it was Steve McNair and Peyton Manning.
Now, both guys have had amazing years. And look, there are arguments on both sides
there are.
for these guys, and you really can't go wrong no matter who you vote for. The only argument I don't want to hear is Lamar Jackson already has two, so it's Josh Allen's two.
Absolutely
If I hear that one more time, I'm going to throw it.
I'm with you. That's a horrible, horrible excuse to award somebody.
Jordan Stout is on to kick. It's a high end-over-end kick deep into the end zone, and that one is going to land just under the goalpost. On something the Ravens do, Tucker will kick off to start the game. Then they'll bring Stout in, who has a little bit bigger leg these days on kickoffs, and he drives that one through the end zone, so the Bills will start at the 30-yard line. So here we go, Mike, 3:43 to go. Bills lead by 4. They've got the ball. They'll also have to start the second half.
Yep, they'll definitely try and burn the clock here while scoring and then start the third quarter with the ball as well.
Allen will line up in the shotgun. He's got James Cook to his left. Two receivers left, single man right. Ball is on the far side left hash. Gilliam now motions into the backfield. He stops on Allen's left hip. Allen waits, gets the snap. He's back to pass. He's looking. He's got time. He swings it out right side. It's caught by Cook. He's got a block. He's across the 35. And James Cook is out to about the 37-yard line. So Gilliam threw that block. Malik Harrison made the tackle. Gain of 7. It'll be second down and 3.
That was a great job of Josh Allen looking left the whole time at a receiver running down on Matt Collins running down the sideline. The defense leaned that way, and then he had wide open on the right.
Alec Anderson back in, jumbo formation for the Bills. Second down and 3 from their own 37. Receivers left and right. Allen lines up in the shotgun. He's motioning to Keon Coleman. He wants him to go out wide to the left. Play clock is down to 5. Now Matt Collins is running to the right. Allen now walks up under center. Play clock is down to 1. Allen gets the snap. Toss play. Running up the right side. Davis across the 40, 45, out to the 50, and run out of bounds with a first down all the way down to the Ravens 47. Nate Wiggins ran him out of bounds, but it turns into a big play after it looked like the Bills were totally discombobulated. And gain of 16 for Davis.
And again, against the number 1 run defense in the league, in the Baltimore Ravens.
Well, the Bills have had success running the ball so far in this first half. That's 62 yards already on the ground for Buffalo. First down and 10. Allen's going to line up under center. He's got receivers left and right. Davis is the single back. Here's the snap. Allen will hand it off. Davis, big hole, left side, breaks the tackle down to the 40, upended around the 38, close to a first down. Let's see, they may give it to him. Looked like they had him spotted short initially, but that official just walked past the sticks. It's going to be a gain of 10. Travis Jones had a shot, couldn't bring him down, and Ray Davis did the rest for a gain of 10.
Plenty of time, 2 minutes, 3 timeouts to burn the clock, get a score, and have the ball in the third quarter.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, sponsored by Lionsgate. Flight Risk stars Mark Wahlberg as a psychotic villain, a role we haven't seen him play in almost 3 decades. This movie is one hell of an action thrill ride, the kind of movie you must experience in the theater. 2 minutes to go, first half. Bills 14, Ravens 10. You're listening to the NFL playoffs on Westwood One.
We've been compromised. The pilot's a hitman.
I knew you were going to be fun.
This Friday.
Tell me how to fly this thing.
Mark Wahlberg.
You know what the difference between me and you is? You're going to die.
Don't shoot him, we need him!
Y'all need a pilot?
Flight Risk. Rated R.
Sponsored by Lionsgate. You and your money are outside again, because new McValue at McDonald's gets you more than you expect. Buy a sausage burrito and add a sausage McMuffin for just $1. Go ahead, money. Get more than you expect with new McValue. Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Welcome to NFL Flag. In this game, there's a position for everyone. No matter who you are,
there's DIY.
What you got?
Lace up your cleats, smear on your eye black, step out on the field, and start having fun. This is flag football, and this game is our game. Visit NFL.com to find a league and get playing today.
1, 2, 3, let's play! What's better than 1 win? 3 wins. With Straight Savings, you keep your own phone, get 1 line for only $25 a month with real unlimited data, and get rewarded with a $200 phone credit after 12 months. It's a win-win-win. Head to Walmart or visit straighttalk.com today. Switch to Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Straight Savings Plan enrollment requires compatible unlocked device and new line of service. Bonus device credit requires 12 months of active service. Offer ends if eligibility requirements are no longer met. Taxes and fees apply. For network management practices, see Straight Talk's terms and conditions.
Tonight's broadcast of the NFL playoffs on Westwood One is sponsored in part by Barbasol Shaving Cream, by Granger, by Navy Federal Credit Union, by Wrangler, by GoodRx, and by the official NFL app. Two minutes to go, first half in Buffalo. Bills on top of the Ravens by a score of 14-10. On that last run by Ray Davis, replay chimed in. They've moved the football just shy of the first down marker. So it's a gain of 9. It's second down and 1. The ball is at the 38-yard line of the Ravens. Now in the lineup under center, 2 receivers right, 1 left. James Cook in there as the single running back. Allen takes the snap, turns, hands it off Cook straight ahead, and James Cook has a first down to the 35-yard line. Michael Pierce with the tackle. It's a gain of 3, and that'll move the sticks. Along with Mike Golick and Derek Rackley, I'm Ryan Radke here on Westwood One. You're listening to the NFL Divisional Playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax.
Again, Baltimore leads the NFL in run defense at 80 yards a game, and I think Buffalo's in the area 73-74. They're almost at that, and it's not even halftime.
Clock running down to 90 seconds to go. Bills have all 3 timeouts. 2 receivers left and right. Allen in the gun with Cook to his left. Shotgun snap. Allen back, swings it out left side. Caught by Shakir. Runs along the numbers, and he's down to about the 31 before Tavius Robinson can make the tackle. That'll go as a gain of 4. And now a stoppage. Let's see who called timeout. It was Baltimore that took the timeout, so that's their second. They have 1 remaining. Clock stops with 1 minute and 16 seconds to go in the second quarter. Bills 14, Ravens 10. You're listening to the NFL playoffs on Westwood One.
It's better over here.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food. No matter what you're craving, from 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week, all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
What does it feel like to file with TaxSlayer and get your guaranteed maximum refund? It feels like the last level of a video game, facing off against the final boss who stands between you and your refund.
All your refund has belonged to me.
Using the power of TaxSlayer like a secret power-up he doesn't see coming.
Only the most tax-confident can defeat me.
Throwing your laptop at his video game face and watching him crumble into a giant pile of shiny coin tax refunds.
Oh, not fair. You use TaxSlayer.
Start for free and get your guaranteed maximum refund. TaxSlayer. File fearlessly.
A reminder to stay with us for the NFL playoffs on Westwood One Halftime Report, sponsored by Wendy's. The great Scott Graham recaps game 1 of today's divisional round doubleheader, a win for the Eagles over the Rams. Freshen up your morning breakfast with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast baconator. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. 1:18 to go here in the first half. Bills 14, Ravens 10. Bills have a second down and 6 at the Baltimore 31. Allen in the shotgun, Cook to his left, 3 receivers to the right side of the formation. Allen gets the snap. He's going to hand it off to Cook, runs out to the left hash, and he runs right into the waiting arms of Michael Pierce. And the Ravens are going to take another timeout. Cook that time just got back to the line of scrimmage. Ravens spend their final timeout to stop it with 1:13 to go. And it's going to be a third down and medium. They're going to call it 3rd and 5. They're going to give Cook a half yard on that play.
So right here, it's about a 48-yard field goal. I mean, Bass has kicked a 61-yarder, but still, it's not perfect conditions out here. If there's any wind at all, it would be a little bit at his back. It'll be interesting if Buffalo runs a play here now that Baltimore is out of timeouts, and if they don't get the first down, just let the clock run down to be as low as it can before Baltimore would get the ball back.
Well, the unexpected happens every day. When it does, head to Kohl's and Kohl's.com for everything your family needs. Kohl's, where families come first. You also talk about the length of the field goal, Mike. You wonder if the Bills were to pick up 3 or 4 yards here, would they go for it on 4th down? They've been one of the top teams in the NFL all year on 4th down.
And they have all 3 of their timeouts.
Allen's going to line up in the shotgun here with Ty Johnson to his right. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now Shakir, who had been in the right slot, motions to the left. Allen leans toward the line of scrimmage, points with his right hand. Play clock down to 9. Allen gets the snap. Back to pass, looking left, throwing deep, down the left sideline, incomplete, lot of contact, no flag, now it comes out.
Well,
boy, Keon Coleman was the intended receiver. Tre'Davious White, the former Bill, was in coverage. White is going to get called for the penalty.
Number 25, defense, false place with the stronger foul, automatic first down.
Well, that's one way to do it as well. Just throw it up deep. I don't know if I agree with that call. They both had their hands on one another. Both were looking back at the ball. I completely disagree with that call.
I got to tell you, I think that is the second really big miss by this officiating crew in the first half.
The holding on Deion Dawkins, and then that was not defensive pass interference.
I mean, Keon Coleman initiated all of the contact and then shoved White to the ground.
That was a horrible call.
So move it down to the 12, 1st down and 10. Allen under center takes the snap, handoff Cook, runs out to the right hash. He's across the 10, down to about the 8-yard line. Nate Wiggins, the corner, made the tackle. It's a gain of 4. That'll bring up 2nd and 6. Clock moving down to 56 seconds to go. Again, the Bills have all 3 of their timeouts.
Now, barring getting a turnover, which Baltimore would love to do, their whole goal here is to hold Buffalo to a field goal attempt and go into the locker room down 1 score.
Allen will line up in the shotgun. Bills are going to go empty. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Ty Johnson wide to the left, outside the numbers. Allen looks to that side. Play clock down to 9. Allen motions with his right hand. Motions with that right hand again, now with his left. Gets the shotgun snap. He's going to keep it running straight ahead. Allen down to about the 6, breaks the tackle, spins inside the 5, and he's down to the 4-yard line. So Allen picks up 4. Kyle Hamilton with the tackle. The Bills will take a timeout with 19 seconds showing on the game clock.
And again, they can get a first down. They can get a first down at the 2-yard line, another set of downs with another timeout. Not time for a ton of plays, but at least they don't have to get to the end zone.
Well, you talked about earlier, Mike, how slippery Lamar Jackson is. Allen is the same way, but also has that power element to his game that makes him so hard.
Yeah, he can bounce off of you as you're trying to hit him. And again, he had Deion Dawkins, a big left tackle, leading him up through. They love that quarterback power play with Dawkins leading.
Now they put 1 second back on the clock, so it's at 20 seconds. It's 3rd and 2. The Bills still with 2 timeouts, so obviously they can still run the ball here.
Yep.
They're changing personnel. They're going to bring Dawson Knox into the game. Mac Hollins is going to jog back onto the field. Ball in between the hash marks of the 4-yard line. 3rd down and 2. Allen will line up in the shotgun. Ty Johnson is the running back to his right. Khalil Shakir is just in front of him in the backfield. Coleman splits out wide left. Allen waits, gets the snap. Allen keeps it up the middle, powering to the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown Bills. The second touchdown run of the first half for Allen. This one from 4 yards out. And with 16 seconds to go before intermission, the Bills lead 20-10.
You just talked about it, Ryan. The power, the difference in the running, in the quarterback running, the power of Josh Allen ran through the arm tackle of 338-pound Travis Jones. Just ran right through the arm tackle.
The MVP chants reign again as Tyler Bass comes on for the PAT. Snap spot. Here's the kick from Bass. It is up. It is good. And a 21-10 Buffalo lead with 16 seconds to go in the half. And, Mike, that could not have been done any better than the Bills. Yes, aided by a questionable penalty call, but they did exactly what they wanted to do.
Well, it's been one call against Buffalo and one call for Buffalo, but 2 just bad calls.
Let's check the drive summary, sponsored by University of Maryland Global Campus. Earn graduate and undergraduate certificates online with University of Maryland Global Campus. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate by Chev. 9 plays, 70 yards, 3:27 off the clock. Josh Allen with a 4-yard touchdown run. The Bills have taken a 21-10 lead.
I mean, think of that. There was 3:43 left in the half. They had a 3:27, 16 seconds to go. They score a touchdown and start with the ball in the 3rd quarter. Could not have worked better for Buffalo.
Well, just a brilliant job by this Bills team. 9-0 at home this year. The Bills' record for home wins in a single season is 10. That came back in 1990. And a win here tonight would send them to Kansas City and a rematch with the Chiefs. Tyler Bass to kick it away. On the approach, an end-over-end kick. Keaton Mitchell backing up. Will have a chance to return. Got it at the 2. Across the 5 to the 10. 15 up to the 20. A little seam to the 25. Over the 30. And Mitchell is out to about the 33-yard line with 9 seconds remaining in the half. Jamarcus Ingram made the tackle. We'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for the NFL playoffs and Super Bowl 59. Well, with 9 seconds to go, Lamar Jackson takes a snap, drops to his knee, and both teams will head to the locker room. The fans in Buffalo on their feet. Their team up by 11, 21-10 Bills.
And I tell you, Buffalo is going to come out, and they are going to try and play smash-mouth football like we thought Baltimore would do. Control the ball, control the clock in the second half, up 2 scores.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, the Bills 21 and the Ravens 10. When we return, Scott Graham rejoins us from our Progressive Insurance Studios with the halftime report. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Visit Progressive.com. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Surprise! Your expenses this month were way higher than you expected! Also, you forgot to renew your website domain and now you're in a bidding war!
You should see the look on your face.
At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Plus, the fridge died in the break room and now everything smells weird!
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 7 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Welcome to the NFL Playoffs Halftime Report on Westwood One. Sponsored by Wendy's. Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast baconator. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's. At participating U.S. Wendy's. Now, here's your host, Scott Graham.
From our Westwood One studio, second half of our divisional doubleheader, and we have reached halftime in Buffalo right now with the Bills dominating in this first half, leading by a score of 21-10. Let's take a look back at what happened in game number 1. That was in Philadelphia today, and in even snowier conditions than we're seeing in Buffalo right now. Eagles hosting the LA Rams, a team they had beaten earlier in the year when Saquon Barkley ran for 255 yards. How would it go today? Well, Eagles got a touchdown run from Jalen Hurts to start things off, but the Rams tied the score on a drive and a Tyler Higbee touchdown catch at the 6:32 mark of the first quarter. That's when the Eagles answered back. It took them only 3 plays, and the guy who went big twice out in L.A. against the Rams defense did it again today.
The play of the first, 3rd down and 4. It's a handoff, open lane. Barkley explodes. Barkley down the right sideline. Will anybody catch him? No! Touchdown! Saquon Barkley electrified! 62 yards to the house. Eagles regain the lead.
I'd Eagle with the call right here on Westwood One, and the Eagles did regain the lead and hold that lead for basically the rest of the ball game. As it turned out, this was a tight game in the third quarter. Jalen Hurts got dinged up and ultimately sacked in the end zone. Late in the third, the Rams got within 16-15. But the Rams fumbled the ball twice to the Eagles in the fourth quarter, both resulting in Jake Elliott field goals. It was a 22-15 Philadelphia lead late in the fourth quarter when Philly got it back after a punt. Then it was time for the Eagles to try to put this one away with our Wrangler highlight of the game.
22-yard line, that's where Philadelphia opens up. Handoff. It's Barkley running to the left. Barkley gets by everybody. Saquon Barkley is gone. Touchdown. On a snowy Sunday, Saquon Barkley has dominated for the Eagles. 28-15, Philly.
Ball game, right? Not quite, because LA did have time and they had 3 timeouts. Matthew Stafford led them on a 10-play, 70-yard drive, throwing a touchdown pass with 2:48 to go, and then after a defensive hold, the Rams got it back, and even in the snow and with no timeouts, they moved the ball deep into Eagles territory inside the red zone. It came down for one more shot for Matthew Stafford to try to get his team over the top on 4th down.
We're down to 38 seconds left. Rams break the huddle. 4th down and 11. Stafford takes the snap. Looking. Stafford throws to the right side. It's incomplete. Philadelphia's going to hold on. Intended for Nakua. The celebration starts in the city of brotherly love.
You can call that the co-highlight of the game, sponsored by Wrangler. Here's to the early risers, the go-getters. Shop Wrangler.com for new denim styles to kickstart your day. Wrangler for the ride of life. Eagles hold on, and they punch their ticket to the NFC Championship game, which they will host next week against the Washington Commanders. 28-22, the final score in this one. When you take a look at what the Eagles accomplished in this ball game, they continue to be a very difficult team to beat at home, despite the fact that they were outgained in this ball game by more than 52 yards. Nick Sirianni talking about what his team accomplished today after the game.
Excited, but like I said to the team, that just makes you more hungry to continue on. That's a great football team. We found a way in the midst of adversity. We embraced the adversity. We played championship defense, and it takes everybody and every single buddy in that room. And we're excited to move on. But all that did was make us hungry to keep going.
Saquon Barkley, 26 carries, 205 yards, an Eagles franchise postseason record, and one of the best ever in the NFL in a postseason game with 2 scores to boot. So Philly, as we said, will host the NFC Championship game. For the Rams, they got very close. Matthew Stafford threw for 324 yards and 2 touchdowns in this ball game, but there was a lot that the team was facing today, and Sean McVay realizes there's a lot of emotion too.
Man, football, it can bring you the highest of highs, and man, it can bring you the lowest of lows. But today's a tough one because of the love and appreciation you have for all the people in that locker room. For that team, I'll always be grateful. You don't minimize how difficult it is to put yourself in positions where you're on the precipice of hosting an NFC championship, and I think we all wanted that a lot, and it didn't go down for us today.
And so, that game is in the books. 1 more to go. Our halftime score in our final divisional game, Buffalo 21, Baltimore 10. This is Westwood One's coverage of the NFL playoffs.
Joe Montana here. In my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease. Are you 50 or older like me? The CDC now recommends vaccination against pneumococcal disease. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at increased risk and over 6 times greater risk of hospitalization with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50. Schedule your appointment today at vaxassist.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This podcast is sponsored by Laurel Road. At Bigger Pockets, we're always trying to find ways to help you maximize your buying power, which is why you should check out Laurel Road. Laurel Road's banking and lending solutions include student loan refinancing, mortgages, personal loans, student loan, cashback credit cards, tailored savings accounts, and more. And right now, for a limited time, Laurel Road's high-yield savings account has an annual percentage yield greater than 4%. That is up to 10 times the national savings rates. Plus, it features 0 monthly service fees, no minimum balance requirement, and costs $0 to open. So visit laurelroad.com/pockets to learn more. Laurel Road, your partner on the road to financial peace of mind. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
If you have health insurance, you might be able to see a personal dietitian for $0 out of pocket. Nourish connects you with a dietitian that fits your needs, covered by your insurance. Nourish accepts hundreds of insurance plans, and 94% of patients pay $0 out of pocket. Meet with your dietitian online and message them anytime through the Nourish app. With hundreds of 5-star reviews from real patients, you know you're in good hands. Find your dietitian at usenourish.com. That's usenourish.com.
Welcome back to the NFL playoffs on Westwood One from the Progressive Insurance Studios. I'm Scott Graham. Your small business keeps you on the go. Progressive Commercial Insurance keeps your policy within reach with our easy-to-use mobile app. Learn more at progressive.com. 11-point game in Buffalo right now. Don't forget, next week we've got Championship Sunday coming your way. It begins with the NFC Championship. The Washington Commanders at the Philadelphia Eagles. That'll be followed by the AFC Championship game. The winner of this one against the Kansas City Chiefs. Our coverage on many of these same stations begins at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. The NFL Playoff Halftime Report on Westwood One has been sponsored by Wendy's. Freshen up your morning with Wendy's Breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. Our halftime score, Buffalo 21, Baltimore 10. When we return, Ryan Ratke and Mike Golick have the second half kickoff. You're listening to the NFL Playoffs on Westwood One.
Hey, Colorado football fans. With BetMGM's second chance promotion, you'll get your stake back if your first touchdown scorer scores second instead. That's right. Bet on any pro football player to score the first touchdown of the game. If you're right, you win. If your player scores second, you get your stake back in cash. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 years of age or older to wager. Colorado only. Existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards vary. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLE.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and turn everyday purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, receive premium travel benefits like access to over 1,300 airport lounges where you just check in and chill out. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Ryan Radke, Mike Golick back in Buffalo, where the Bills lead the Ravens 21-10. Let's check the halftime stats, sponsored by Indeed. You don't need a job site, you need a hiring platform. Indeed lets you schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from one place. Start at Indeed.com/credit. Well, the Ravens outgained the Bills 182-155 in the first half, but the biggest stat is probably this. The Bills outrushing the Ravens 87-73. Josh Allen finished that first half 5 of 7 for 69 yards. He did his damage on the ground. 5 carries, 15 yards, but 2 touchdowns for Allen. Ray Davis also had a touchdown run. Meanwhile, Lamar Jackson 6 of 10 for 123 yards, a touchdown and an interception. Derrick Henry was held to 8 carries for 21 yards. 2 big turnovers by Baltimore in that first half.
Yeah, the difference has definitely been the turnovers for Baltimore and the rushing attack. The rushing attack for Buffalo has been excellent, and quite honestly, the defense for Buffalo has been excellent in stopping the Baltimore run and forcing the 2 turnovers. As I mentioned, plus 24 in the regular season. Hasn't been that good since 2012 in the New England Patriots.
Let's check in downstairs with our sideline reporter, Derek Rackley.
Yeah, guys, Sean McDermott saying he's pleased with the way they played in the first half. They need to keep doing what they're doing and control the line of scrimmage on defense in the second half. As you mentioned, Derrick Henry, 8 carries, 21 yards. John Harbaugh, on the other hand, not happy with scoring just 10 points in the first half. And when asked what he said to Lamar Jackson at halftime, he said, nothing. I don't need to say anything to him. He's a competitor, and he's ready to go as we get ready for the second half action here in Buffalo.
All right, Derek, thanks very much. And look, I know it's a cliche, but this is a really big drive now coming up in this game. The Bills got the ball late in the first half. They went down. They scored a touchdown. They've got an 11-point lead. If they find a way to go right down the field again, is it impossible for Baltimore to come back? No, but it would put the Ravens in a real world of hurt on the road.
It really would. Now, these two teams are second and third in the league in scoring, both a little over 30 points a game, so they have the ability. Obviously, Buffalo is closer to 30 than Baltimore is, but I agree with you. I think Buffalo is going to come out and try and run the ball and establish that. Baltimore has to get back to what they did best in the regular season, and that was stop the run.
The Ravens in the regular season allowed 18.5 points per game to playoff teams. It was the fewest in the NFL. 21 allowed already in the first half tonight. Not to mention the rushing yards. Again, Baltimore only gives up 80 yards a game, 87 already for Buffalo on the ground. Time for the start of the second half, sponsored by GoodRx. For simple, smart savings on your prescriptions, go to GoodRx.com or download the free GoodRx app. Jordan Stout will kick it away from our right to our left. Ravens in the white uniforms, black helmets. Bills in the blue jerseys, white pants, and white helmets. Ty Johnson back deep along with Ray Davis as Jordan Stout hits a high end-over-end kick. This one will be returnable at the goal line. It's taken by Davis across the 5 to the 10, out of the 15, up to the 20, and he's out to the 25-yard line before he is taken down there by Christian Welch. And that's where the Bills will start first down and 10.
Yeah, I agree. Big series coming out of the gate. Baltimore or Buffalo worked the end of the half to perfection, driving down for a touchdown, not leaving Baltimore any time, and then now starting out with the ball. I'm always interested to see what kind of changes, X's and O-wise, teams do at halftime.
Highest designed run percentage plays for the Bills in the first half this year. They obviously saw something they thought they could take advantage of against this Baltimore defense. Allen will go under center with an offset eye behind him. Single receiver to the left. Extra offensive lineman of the game. Here's a toss play. Cook running out to the right side looking for a crease. Can't find one. He is bottled up right around the line of scrimmage. They'll give him a yard to the 26. Roquan Smith, Malik Harrison combined on the tackle. That'll bring up second down and 9.
Again, as I mentioned, Buffalo uses jumbo package and extra linemen the most of any team in the NFL. They have 13 touchdowns and 5.8 yards per play, both number one in the NFL. They ran it a few times here tonight without much success.
By the way, that's the first time we've mentioned the name of Roquan Smith tonight, the three-time first-team All-Pro. Usually a guy that is in the middle of everything for the Baltimore Ravens. Now the lineup in the shotgun. 3 receivers left, single man right. Play clock down to 2. Here's the snap. Allen back, looking to his left, bouncing in the pocket. Now throws down the right side. Numbers incomplete. Diving attempt made by Dalton Kincaid. It was off his chest. Kyle Hamilton was in coverage, and that'll bring up a third down and 9.
Baltimore is not a blitzing team either, and that time they did blitz, and it was absolutely picked up by Buffalo. Josh Allen had all kinds of time.
Roquan Smith finally got in there and made Allen give the football up. Could not complete that pass to Kincaid, and now a third down and 9. Ty Johnson checks in as the running back. 2 receivers go to the left, 2 receivers go to the right. Allen back in the shotgun. Johnson to his left, brings Shakir in motion from the right. Allen hands in front of his chest, gets the snap. Blitz coming up the middle. Allen under pressure, rolling right, gets away from Wiggins, has to throw it away, incomplete. Nate Wiggins was in his face. Roquan Smith was right behind him. Josh Allen had to give it up, and for the first time tonight, the Bills go 3 and out.
That was a nice disguise blitz that time. Again, 2 plays in a row. They blitz. They got Josh Allen on the run to throw it away. So a big, big feather in the cap for the Baltimore defense to start out the third quarter.
Carl Scheffer is making the announcement there will be no intentional grounding on that play, as Allen was able to get the ball in the neighborhood of a wide receiver. So Sam Martin is on to punt. Steven Sims standing back at his own 25-yard line waiting to return. Well, the Ravens defense did their job. Now can the offense follow suit? Martin standing and waiting. Reed Ferguson a chest-high snap. Kick is away. High spiraling kick. Sims backing up to his left. He's got it at the 20-yard line. Makes the first man miss. Cuts across the 25 up to the 30. 35. And Sims an ankle tackle at the 36 by Ty Johnson. So a nice return by Steven Sims of 16 after a 54-yard punt. And the Ravens will have good field position when we return with 13:48 to go in the third quarter. It's the Bills 21, the Ravens 10. This is Westwood One's coverage of the NFL playoffs.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. Every January brings you 365 blank pages waiting to be filled. What do you want your 2025 story to be? Therapy can be your editorial partner, helping you craft the next chapters with purpose. BetterHelp offers therapy 100% online, with a diverse network of over 30,000 therapists worldwide. Visit BetterHelp.com/allstar today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/allstar.
Mom, meet Sarah.
From first-time Nana moments.
Yeah, welcome to Flight 101.
To annual girls trip moments. Your can't-miss moments are worth protecting against RSV. If you're 75 or older or 60 plus with a chronic condition like asthma, COPD, heart disease, or diabetes, you're at higher risk of being hospitalized from RSV. And there are no prescription RSV treatments. Check eligibility and schedule your RSV vaccine at vaxassist.com.
So where should we go next?
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Are you ready for football?
Let's go.
Truly ready for football?
Yes.
Are you screaming for football?
What the hell is happening?
Dreaming for football.
Good times.
Eating, sleeping, crafting, parenting, naming your pets, and preparing for football.
That sort of stuff happening? Oh my goodness.
Are you dancing, jonesing, Mahomesing for football?
That's what I'm looking forward to seeing.
Good. Then you are ready for Rich Eisen Show podcast.
They're ready.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
When your business information is missing or inconsistent across the internet, search engines won't find you, and customers won't either. Help ensure customers see you and not your competitors. Boost your findability. CumulusBoost.com. CUMULUS Boost.com.
Bravo TV star Lala Kent holds nothing back.
Like, I go into a full spiral.
Get to know the TV personality.
I talked about this with Teresa Giudice.
Remember when I pushed Andy Cohen?
Yes, it was iconic.
Okay.
The entrepreneur.
What are we manifesting in 2025?
And the mom.
Sosa is a dream baby. Your kids are older. It's
Bravo children.
the celebrity children of celebrity Bravo level.
Give them Lala. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Ryan Radke, Mike Golick here in the Granger broadcast booth at Highmark Stadium. Derek Rackley is down in the 17-degree conditions on the sideline. At work, every day is game day. Give your crew an edge with Granger. You'll find supplies and solutions for every industry when you call Granger.com or just stop by. Ravens trail 21-10, 13:48 to go third quarter. They'll start this drive first and 10 at their own 36. Jackson under center takes the snap, back on a play fake, looking right, throws right, incomplete. In the neighborhood of Nelson Aguilar, but when Jackson came out of his play fake, he had a couple of blue jerseys in his face, led by Ed Oliver. It'll be second down and 10.
Well, we saw that against Pittsburgh, actually a run fake to Derrick Henry, and Lamar Jackson run it because T.J. Watt or an edge rusher crashed down. Here, the Bills are staying home. They're not giving Lamar Jackson area to run outside or to roll out right and have space.
Derrick Henry, 8 carries, 21 yards in the game. He's on the sideline here. Justice Hill checks in at running back. Trips right, single man left. Jackson to the gun on second and 10. Gets the snap, fires right, caught by Andrews just outside the hash marks. He's out to the 41-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. Cole Bishop with the tackle. He's in there for Taylor Rapp. And now a third down and 5.
I'll tell you what, a nice tackle by Cole Bishop. One-on-one on big Mark Andrews. I mean, a 5-yard gain, and Andrews caught the ball at 5 yards. He didn't get any extra yards at all. That was a nice defensive play.
Bishop's second-round pick out of Utah. 3-time All-Pac-12 pick when he was in college. Third down, 5 from the 41. Jackson lines up with a shotgun with Hill to his right. Likely in motion from right to left. 3 receivers to that side. Play clock down to 6 as Jackson walks toward the line of scrimmage. Falls back into the gun. Play clock down to 2. Jackson gets the snap. Back to pass. Has time. Steps up. Looking. Throws right side. Wide open. Andrews makes the catch. Cuts out to the sideline on the far side. Out of bounds at the 50. A first down. Rasul Douglas made the tackle. Gain of 9. Jackson, given time, finds his tight end, Mark Andrews, to move the sticks.
Yeah, he was in the pocket, had time. And again, when you have time for the play to develop, especially on a crossing route, normally you're going to get a guy open.
Ravens go up tempo. Jackson takes the snap. Handoff Justice Hill running right. Cuts it up outside the hash marks. Breaks the tackle. 45. He's down to the 40. That's going to be a first down for Hill. A 10-yard run. Bishop made the tackle. So a quick snap and Justice Hill quickly bursting through. They'll give him 11 on other Ravens first down.
Justice Hill has had more success running than Derrick Henry has. He's been using moves and getting free and really stutter stepping to find a space and a hole.
From the Buffalo 39, first down and 10. Clock moving, 12:04 to go third quarter, 21-10 Buffalo. Pistol formation, Henry is the back, receivers left and right. Jackson waits, gets the snap, turns, hands off Henry, off the right side. Henry has a crease down to the 35-30, and Derrick Henry's got a first down. Down to the 28 before DeMar Hamlin could make the tackle. 11 yards for Henry, and finally, for the first time tonight, that Ravens ground game is getting some traction.
And what a change-up with Justice Hill, like I said, kind of stutter-stepping, finding a hole, and Derrick Henry just a straight train wreck going straight ahead.
Henry checks out, Hill back in. First and 10 from the Bills' 27. Pistol formation. 2 in the backfield. Ricard now motions to the left end of the line. Now Jackson walks up under center. Brings Sims in motion from the left. Takes the snap. Here's a pitch. Hill running left. Looking for a lane. Can't find one. Drop back at the 30. A.J. Epinesa stayed home. Hill tried to juke him. Couldn't do it. They'll mark him officially at the 29. It's a loss of 2.
What a great job by Epinesa, not giving up the outside. You have contained. You be the outside, control the outside edge. And that's exactly what he did. Good arm extension, came off the block well, nice tackle.
10:50 to go, third quarter, 21-10 Buffalo. You're listening to the NFL Divisional Playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax. Second down, 12, pistol formation again. Now Hill will move off to Jackson's left. Trips right, single man left. Jackson in the shotgun, gets the snap, back to pass, blitz coming, throws over the middle, incomplete. He had Andrews at the 24, but that ball was high and away. Taron Johnson came untouched. And now it'll be a 3rd down and 12 for the Ravens.
Again, the Bills are not a big blitzing team, just like Baltimore, but Taron Johnson comes with the free rush, and that's exactly what's supposed to happen. That's on the quarterback to get the ball out of his hands, but it was off target to an open Mark Andrews.
Ravens 5 of 6 on 3rd down tonight, but this is a big one, 3rd down and 12. Jackson in the gun with Hill to his left. 2 receivers go to the right, single man left. Jackson back in the shotgun with the play clock down to 4. Hill motions out to the left, play clock now at 1. Jackson wants the snap. He's got it, and nope, they're going to blow it dead. Jackson being chased and is pulled down by Johnson back at the 45, but they blew that play dead. There was a flag thrown.
Delay of game, number 8. Offense, 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
No, we've seen this a couple of times tonight, Mike, where the Ravens just seem like they've been confused.
Absolutely right. Whether it was formation, realignments, or play clock, they have not been in sync tonight.
So that'll cost them 5. It moves it back to the 34. And that is significant as well, because if you're thinking about a field goal, this just became a much tougher kick, especially in these conditions.
Yeah, you're looking at a 52-yarder. And Tucker kicking this way was barely making 50-yarders in warm-up.
3rd down, 17. Jackson in the shotgun with Hill to his left. Dime package for Buffalo defensively. 2 receivers left and right. Shotgun snap. Jackson back. Looks, throws short left. That's caught on the numbers by Bateman at the 30. Takes a shot, and he's down at the 29. Matt Milano applied the hit. That's well short of the 1st down, and that will bring out Tucker and the field goal team.
So that was, Ryan, that was a play just to make the field goal a little bit shorter. As I said, it would have been a 52-yarder. He was just clearing the uprights at 50 yards in warm-up. Now we're looking at a 47-yarder.
Tucker's long this year of 56. He missed 8 field goals this year. It has not been a vintage Justin Tucker season. This kick will come from the left hash. Stout, the punter, will hold. Tucker says he's ready. Snap, spot. The kick from Tucker is on the way. It's end over end, and it is good. Justin Tucker drills it down the middle, and that brings the Ravens within 8 with 9:47 to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's now the Bills 21 and the Ravens 13. And with that field goal, Barbasol will make another donation to Kurt and Brenda Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. Barbasol shaving cream, delivering a quality shave and an honest value for over 100 years. You're listening to the NFL Playoffs on Westwood One.
Navy Federal Credit Union can help you dominate debt with a 0% intro APR on credit card balance transfers for 12 months. And right now, you can get $250 when you spend $2,500 using a Cash Rewards or Cash Rewards Plus card. Visit NavyFederal.org. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Navy Federal is insured by NCUA. After the intro rate expires, variable APRs are 15.15% to 18% based on credit worthiness. Rates are subject to change. ATM fees for cash advances are up to $1 at non-Navy Federal ATMs.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Welcome back to Highmark Stadium in Western New York, along with Mike Golick and Derek Rackley. I'm Ryan Radke, and together with Navy Federal Credit Union, we'd like to thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast of the NFL Playoffs on Westwood One, and give an extra special shout-out to the over 1 million men and women in uniform stationed around the world at military bases and ships at sea, defending our nation. Navy Federal Credit Union proudly serves the armed forces, the DoD, veterans, and their families. Our members are the mission. Learn more at NavyFederal.org. And we certainly appreciate all those folks that are sacrificing their time and their lives to defend our nation so that we can come here and watch football on a chilly night in Buffalo.
Absolutely right. All thanks to the men and women that are serving, and certainly who have served as well. If they're serving and listening to this game and we can bring a smile to their face if their team is winning or their team is doing well, then and we're happy.
Well, Bills fans are happy right now with a 21-13 lead, 9:47 to go, third quarter. Now for the Ravens, they did what they had to do to start the half. They forced the 3 and out. They got points. Wasn't a touchdown, but they got the field goal. They're back within one score. Still a lot of time to go in this game.
Absolutely big. Let's see what Buffalo can do now. As they punted you're right, their first possession of the third quarter. Can they get something going?
Stout will kick it away. Davis and Johnson back deep. There's not a lot of wind here in the stadium tonight. What wind there is seems to be in the face of Stout. His last kickoff, normally he just booms them through the end zone. His last one was returnable right at the goal line. Stout steps it off. Takes a big deep breath. On the approach, swings his right foot into the football and drills this one. That is way back to the back line of the end zone, and it clears that back line by about 5 yards. Let's head downstairs, check in with Derek Rackley.
Yeah, guys, I'm behind the Baltimore sidelines as I'm standing right behind Lamar Jackson, and his quarterbacks coach, T. Martin, came up to him just talking a little bit about adjustments. A lot of the offensive players down here just looking at the surface talents, trying to figure out what they're going to attack on their next offensive possession. As you mentioned, good start, getting a stop on defense, offense, putting some points on the board, but a lot of time left in this game. There's no panic on the Ravens sidelines as it stands right now.
All right, Rack, thanks very much. First down and 10, Bills at their own 30-yard line, moving left to right here in the third quarter. Ball is on the near side right hash. Allen goes under center, takes the snap, back on a play fake, sets his feet, has time, checks it down left side, caught by Cook outside the numbers. And James Cook taken down at the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. Kyle Hamilton with the tackle, and that'll bring up second down and 7. You know, one thing, Mike, talked about the way the Bills have run the football tonight. Their offensive line has done a great job. They've given up the fewest sacks in the league this year. You watch Bills games, we see that a lot. Josh Allen just bouncing in the pocket with all day to throw.
Yeah, giving up the least amount of sacks and had the least amount of giveaways as well. I mean, the offense was doing a great job of that this year, but especially protecting Josh Allen.
Second down, 7 from the 33. Two receivers left and right. Shotgun snap, quick pass right side, caught by Shakir outside the numbers, hit around the ankles, and brought down. A great play by Ardarius Washington. Grabbed Shakir around the ankles and would not let go. Gain of about 1.5 yards. And that'll bring up third down and medium.
That is purely one-on-one. I think my guy can beat your guy. And Ardarius Washington, who became a full-time starter Week 11 with this defense, really turned their season around. A great one-on-one tackle.
Bills 2 of 5 on third down of the game. This is third down and 5. 6 DBs in the game for the Ravens. Allen in the shotgun, trips to the left, single man right. Shakir comes in short motion from the left. Allen gets the snap. He's back to pass. He looks, he throws short right. That's caught by Curtis Samuel. First down across the 40 and out to the 43. Nate Wiggins in coverage made the tackle. Perfect throw by Allen, dropping it out to Curtis Samuel to move the sticks for the Bills.
And good thing he put a little air on that because Samuel kind of slipped coming out of the break, but was able to catch up to that ball because it wasn't really zipped in there. He just slipped a little bit. I thought it might have thrown the timing off of the pass, but it didn't.
Well, that's where all those reps in practice throughout the year come into play, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Knowing your guy, just flipping that ball out there and right on the money. First down and 10 from the 43. Gain of 8 on that completion. Single receiver to the right. Extra offensive lineman in the game. Allen gets the snap. Handoff Cook running to the left hash. And he runs into a wall of white jerseys at the line of scrimmage. Tavius Robinson, Broderick Washington were there. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up second and 10. Welcome to NFL Flag, where there's a position for everyone. This game is our game. Visit NFLflag.com to find a league today.
Yeah, the Baltimore run defense is playing like the number one run defense, at least this half. They certainly did in the first half. Going to force Buffalo to the air a little bit more.
Second down 10 from the 43. Allen lines up in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to the right. Cook in the backfield to his left. Play clock down to 7. Allen gets the snap. He's back to pass. He looks. He throws over the middle. Caught by Shakir, who's grabbed and tackled immediately. Up at about the 47, maybe the 48. Roquan Smith made the tackle. Call it a gain of about 4.5. And now third down coming up.
Again, you mentioned it's just 14 sacks given up by this Buffalo offensive line. That's a tribute to them, obviously, and Josh Allen getting rid of the ball quickly.
Third down 5 from the 48. Bills will go with 3 receivers left, single man right. Allen lines up in the shotgun with Johnson to his right. Now he flexes out wide to the right side, right behind Keon Coleman. Play clock down to 8. Allen gets the snap. Quick throw, left side, caught by the tight end, and that is going absolutely nowhere. That ball was caught by Dawson Knox, and Kyle Van Noy was right there, drilled him and drove him backwards. No gain on the play, 4th and 5, and the Bills will punt. What an outstanding play by the Ravens D on 3rd down.
Well, you think Kyle Van Noy is going to be an edge rusher, but he reads and reacts to the play quickly and gets out there and pursues, forces Buffalo their second drive, and now 2 punts.
Sam Martin is on to punt. Steven Sims waiting just inside the 10-yard line. Clock moving down to 5 minutes and 43 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. Martin stands back, waiting. Play clock melting down here. Reed Ferguson, the long snapper, is over the football. Ferguson will send it back. Perfect snap. Goes to the football, dropped, an end-over-end punt hit. Sims moving right, signals fair catch, lets it bounce over his head. It hits him at 10, takes a big hop and goes into the end zone. And that'll be a touchback. Good decision by Steven Sims. And the Ravens will have it at the 20-yard line when we return. With 5:21 to go in the 3rd quarter, it's the Bills 21, the Ravens 13. You're listening to the NFL Playoffs on Westwood One.
T-Mobile 5G home internet keeps getting better. Get our fastest connection loaded with benefits. Get T-Mobile's best home internet starting at $55 a month with auto pay on any voice line. Plus, Price Lock. We won't raise your rate on internet. Check availability at T-Mobile.com/home internet.
Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Guarantees regular monthly rate plan price of fixed wireless 5G internet data with qualifying service. After $15 bill credit with postpaid voice line plus $5 a month without auto pay with debit or bank account. Regulatory fees included for qualifying accounts. $35 connection charge applies. Speeds vary due to factors affecting cellular networks.
Hey, Colorado football fans. With BetMGM's second chance promotion, you'll get your stake back if your first touchdown scorer scores second instead. That's right. Bet on any pro football player to score the first touchdown of the game. If you're right, you win. If your player scores second, you get your stake back in cash. BetMGM and GameSense reminds you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 years of age or older to wager. Colorado only. Existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards vary. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER.
This new year, get started on your next success with University of Maryland Global Campus. Apply by February 12th and get your application fee waived. An accredited state university, UMGC offers online and hybrid classes along with more than 135 degrees and certificates in in-demand fields like business, cybersecurity, healthcare, and more. Gain the skills and credentials you need to achieve your career goals. Get your application fee waived through February 12th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams winter sale and get 30% off paints and stains January 17th through the 27th. With prices starting at $34.29, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your bedroom, living room, or home office, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only, some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Don't forget to join us Sunday, February 9th for Super Bowl 59. The great Kevin Harlan, the Hall of Famer Kurt Warner, Gene Steratore, Devin McCourty, and Laura Oakman have all the excitement. Live from New Orleans beginning at 5 p.m. Eastern. The lovable Scott Graham and Ross Tucker kick off our pregame coverage at 2 p.m. Eastern. Log on to WestwoodOneSports.com for details or to listen to the live stream for free. If it's the Super Bowl, it's on Westwood One.
Did you add lovable?
I did add lovable. I did.
Figured you did.
I love Scott Graham. He's one of my favorites.
Didn't say that about Ross Tucker, though, did you?
I didn't say it about you either. Receivers left and right. 1st and 10 from the 20. High formation. Jackson under center. Takes the snap. Turns. Hands it off Derrick Henry along the left hash. Henry across the 25. Lowers a shoulder. And he's out close to the 27. DeMar Hamlin with the tackle. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. But now we're seeing the Ravens' run game look like it looked a week ago against Pittsburgh, Mike.
Yeah, Derrick Henry does his best running in the 3rd and 4th quarter. Again, it's like a sledgehammer that just keeps hitting you, and it wears you down and wears you down. And it's a great changeup tonight with Justice Hill.
Henry, 186 yards last week against Pittsburgh. In his playoff career, he has averaged just a shade under 115. Second all-time to Terrell Davis. 2nd down 3, Jackson under center. Handoff Henry, straight ahead again, and Henry is close to a 1st down. He got hit right at the line of scrimmage, but was able to lean that big body forward for 2. They'll mark him at the 29. Ed Oliver the tackle. 3rd down and 1 for Baltimore.
Well, yeah, it's even inside of 1. This should be a no-brainer as an extra O-linemen. You have Ricard in the game as well. I mean,
you got 7 offensive linemen on the field now. I can't tell if Mark Andrews is out there, but he may be the one taking the snap. We've already seen that once tonight. It is going to be Lamar Jackson who lines up under center. I formation. Here's the snap. Handoff Henry. Straight ahead. First down and more. 35-40. And Henry taken down by Hamlin at the 46. That was a touchdown-saving tackle. Buffalo had everyone up. Henry went bursting through the line, gained 17, and if not for DeMar Hamlin, Henry may be celebrating in the end zone right now.
That was a straight line run. DeMar Hamlin made the correct business decision to go low on Derrick Henry and not take him on upstairs.
From the Ravens, 46, first down and 10. Clock moving, 3:35 to go, third quarter, 21-13 Buffalo. Jackson in the shotgun, Hill to his right. 2 receivers stacked to the right side of the formation. Andrews on the left end of the line. Jackson brings Sims in motion from the right. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Back to pass with time. Looking. Throws left. Caught by Andrews at the Bills' 45. And he's out of bounds around the 42. That's going to be good enough for a first down. There is a penalty flag that was thrown in the secondary.
Yeah,
right now it's a gain of 11. We'll hear from Carl Shepard.
Prior to the pass, holding. Number 31, defense. Penalties decline. Results of the play, first down.
Yeah, he was Andrews was trying to run the out route. Rasul Douglas just had both hands on his shoulder pads and was holding him. They still get the completion.
So down to the 42-yard line of the Bills. First down and 10. Pistol formation. Hill is the running back. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Likely in motion from right to left. Jackson looks over the defense. Waits, gets the pistol snap. Turns, hands it off Hill. Left side, big hole 35. Out to the numbers 30. Down to the 25. And Justice Hill is down to the 20. Another big run for Hill. Douglas and Hamlin combine on the stop, but only after a gain of 22.
Again, nothing fancy. Absolutely just right up the middle. Huge hole. And Justice Hill has the speed to take it to the house.
22-yard run, and he wasn't contacted until he was about 18 yards downfield. First down and 10, Ravens in the red zone. Ball right at the 20-yard line. I formation, Henry is the tailback. Single receiver to the right, here's the snap. Handoff, Henry running left, big hole down to the 15, along the number to the 10. Henry is down close to the 5. They'll mark him down at the 5-yard line, maybe the 4. Derrick Henry with a gaping hole. Rousseau made the tackle. Baltimore now with 115 yards in the second half, and they're on the doorstep down by 8.
And we talk about Ricard, the fullback, but Charlie Kohler, the third tight end, they run the ball 77% of the time, the most when a certain player is on the field than anyone in the league. And he's a 260-pounder leading the way.
Gain of 15 on the run by Henry. First and goal from the 5. Ball is on the left hash. High formation, Jackson under center, takes the snap, handoff Henry, angles right, breaks a tackle, diving into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry scores from 5 yards out, and with 1:37 to go in the third, it's a 2-point game. Bills on top 21-19, and the Ravens are going to go for 2.
Well, Ryan, that's just a team staying with what they do best, with the hammer, Derrick Henry, and obviously the speedster in Justice Hill, knowing you can wear a team down. Buffalo did a great job against the run in the first half, but it's starting to wear on them.
Ravens 1 of 3 on 2-point attempts in the regular season, looking to tie the game here. Jackson will line up with the shotgun, Henry to his left. Trips right, single man left. Jackson sends Henry in motion to the right, takes the snap, back to pass, looking, pumps, throws left side, batted down, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Likely, who was wide open, but Matt Milano got a hand up to swat it down, and the Bills maintain a 2-point lead. With 1:37 to go in the third quarter, Buffalo 21, Baltimore 19. You're listening to the NFL Playoffs on Westwood One.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? So you've got an oil change coming up. We can help you save on the right oil for your vehicle. Right now, get 5 quarts of Castrol Edge Full Synthetic or Castrol Edge Full Synthetic High Mileage Motor Oil with an STP Extended Life Oil Filter for just $35.99. Visit one of our 6,000 stores or order from AutoZone.com for same-day store pickup or next-day delivery.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza. There's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food. No matter what you're craving, from 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week, all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
And Doug.
Limu wanted me to tell you to customize your car insurance and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. He says because we all like to save a buck. No, okay, he said with the extra cash you can lease a new truck. Wait, he said he went to middle school with geese and ducks? Actually, I think Limu just said squawk.
Only pay for what you need at LibertyMutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Savings vary. Underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Excludes Massachusetts.
When I wake up
The best mornings
in the morning light,
start with Wrangler.
I put on my jeans and I feel alright.
Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started. Good mornings make for better days. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
Mayday, mayday. We've been compromised. The pilot's a hitman.
I knew you were going to be fun. This Friday,
Tell me how to fly this thing.
Mark Wahlberg. You know what the difference between me and you is? You're going to die.
Don't shoot him, we need him!
Y'all need a pilot? Flight Risk. Rated R.
Sponsored by Lionsgate.
Robinhood Gold gets you a 3% boost on annual IRA contributions. The new gold standard is here. Sign up at Robinhood.com/gold. 7-play, 80-yard drive. Derrick Henry with a 5-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion is no good. Bills lead the Ravens 21-19. 1:37 to go in the third quarter. Mike, I know you loved running Derrick Henry down there. What'd you think of the 2-point play?
Did not like it at all. I mean, Lamar is just straight back in the pocket. I mean, give the option, a rollout of a fake run to a rollout where Lamar has a chance to run it or to possibly throw it. I just don't think they've used Lamar that well tonight as an option with as dangerous as he can be with the football.
Jordan Stout will kick it away. Ty Johnson, Ray Davis back deep to return. Stout on the approach. And a high end-over-end kickoff will sail towards the back line of the end zone again. Takes a bounce 9 yards deep. It is through the end zone, and the Bills will start at the 30-yard line. Well, this Buffalo offense that was so potent in the first half has not had much going here in the third quarter. Mike, how do they get back on track?
Well, I think that they're not going to be able to run like they did in the first half. They had success running in the first half. They have not had success in the second half, so I think it's going to be short passes. Look for Josh Allen to take his shots down the field or run.
6 offensive linemen in here for Buffalo on 1st and 10. They'll line up in the I formation. James Cook is the tailback. Allen goes under center. Single receiver split to the right. Here's the snap. Handoff. This is Cook dancing outside the right hash. He's out to the 35, outside the numbers 40. And an ankle tackle from Kyle Hamilton prevents an even bigger gain. It's a gain of 11 to the 41.
And just as I say that, they gain 11.
Good call, Mike.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm an analyst.
James Cook running outside right that time. And I'll tell you, if Kyle Hamilton didn't make the ankle tackle, that could have been a much bigger play. Ryan Radke, Mike Golick, Derek Rackley here on Westwood One. You're listening to the NFL Divisional Playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax. They'll stay with the jumbo formation here. Allen under center, 1st and 10 Bills at their own 41. Here's the snap. Toss play to Ty Johnson, running out to the left side. Johnson is hit and dropped. Michael Pierce jumped on his back and drove him into the ground after Malik Harrison made first contact. It'll be a loss of 1. It'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Certainly understand why they want to keep trying to run the ball. They had success last week running the ball against a very good defense in Denver, and it also keeps your play-action pass open and your half rolls open.
How good do you think it feels to have 6-foot-tall, 355-pound Michael Pierce drive you into the frozen turf?
Not good.
2nd down and 11.
Just guessing.
Slot right, single man left. Allen back in the shotgun. Gets the snap. He's back to pass. Allen looking, throws short right. Caught by Shakir at the 45. Ducks under one tackle. Ducks under a second. And finally gets banged down by Roquan Smith. Up at the 48-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8. And now a 3rd and 3 for the Bills, who do not have to snap it again before the third quarter clock runs out. Down to 2, down to 1. And we have reached the end of the third quarter in Buffalo with the score. The Bills 21, the Ravens 19. You're listening to the NFL Playoffs on Westwood One.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and turn everyday purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, receive premium travel benefits like access to over 1,300 airport lounges where you just check in and chill out. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Hey, I'm Brett Podolsky, co-founder of The Farmer's Dog. We make fresh food for dogs. We started the company when we saw what a huge difference it made in my own dog, Jada, when she stopped eating ultra-processed kibble and started eating fresh, whole food. The Farmer's Dog food isn't fancy. It's just real food delivered to your door in pre-portioned packs. It's better for them and easier for you.
Get 50% off your first box at thefarmersdog.com/trial50. That's thefarmersdog.com/trial50.
When you're in the thick of a project, Harbor Freight is the place that always comes in handy. Whether you're picking up something for your pickup truck or a power tool for your project, at Harbor Freight, your dollar always goes further. And these days, when everything seems to cost more, you can take pride in knowing that you get hard-working tools at hard-working prices. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Running your own business can feel a lot like running a one-person relay race. When you've got to expand your team, share the baton with Indeed. Their all-in-one hiring platform has smart tools to help you attract, screen, and hire quality candidates to your roster. And they don't just help you hire faster. 93% of employers agree Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites, according to a recent Indeed survey. Nix the hassle. Start hiring. Learn more at Indeed.com/credit to expand your team today.
Tonight's broadcast of the NFL playoffs on Westwood One is sponsored in part by the official NFL app, by Grainger, by Indeed.com, by Barbasol Shaving Cream, by Progressive Insurance, and by BetMGM, the official odds provider for Westwood One. Please gamble responsibly. 15 minutes remain here at Highmark Stadium. Bills 21, Ravens 19. Bills have a 3rd down and 2, the ball at their own 49-yard line. Baltimore with a 9-0 third quarter. Bills trying to keep this drive alive. Josh Allen lines up in the shotgun. He's got Ty Johnson to his right. Now Johnson moves off to his left. Allen takes the snap, handoff Johnson up the middle, and he's got the first down. Needed the 49, got hit there, and was able to spin forward inside the 48. Kyle Van Noy, Roquan Smith with the tackle, but the Bills moved the sticks.
Yeah, he was right at the sticks moving forward, and then Connor McGovern, the center, just blasted the pile and moved it forward another couple yards.
So the ball rests now on the far side right hash. It's at the Ravens' 47-yard line. Extra offensive lineman in the game for Buffalo. Alec Anderson back in there. 1st down and 10 for the Bills. Keon Coleman goes wide right. 2 receivers stacked left. Cook is the running back, knocks the tight end, goes in motion from left to right. Allen puts his hands under center, looks over the defense, gets the snap, back on a play fake, sets his feet, throws short right, caught by Cook at the 45. Outside the numbers, he's hit and driven down by Malik Harrison at the 41-yard line. Gain of 6 on that little toss to James Cook. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
That's an excellent call by offensive coordinator Joe Brady. You have that jumbo formation. You've been running somewhat successfully this drive, and you throw a play action, get a wide open back.
Well, they actually moved that ball back to the 42. So it'll go as a gain of 4, bring up 2nd down and 6. Allen walking toward the line of scrimmage. Cook is the single back. 2 receivers tight to the line on the left. Single receiver split wide to the right. Allen hands under center, takes the snap, handoff Cook, running outside left, cuts back inside, across the 40, down to the 35, and that'll be a 1st down. Excellent play by James Cook, running outside left, put his foot in the ground, got by Brandon Stevens, and picks up 6.
Well, I tell you, Brandon Stevens did a good job of forcing him back inside. That's on Stevens' teammates. They've got to be able to come over and make the tackle. Stevens didn't give him the corner, didn't give him the edge, or he would have been gone. Turned him back inside, and his friends weren't there.
Ball at the Ravens 35, 1st down and 10. High formation, Gilliam is the fullback, Cook is the tailback. Kincaid, the tight end, goes in motion from left to right. Single wide receiver split to the right. Here's the snap, handoff Cook, running outside right along the hash marks, finds a little crease, and he dives forward down to the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 2. Roquan Smith, the tackle, it'll bring up 2nd and 8. Well, the run to the Super Bowl is on, and NFL Network is your home for the most comprehensive playoff coverage anywhere, all the way through Super Bowl 59. NFL Network, one network, all postseason.
Well, this drive has produced some running attack, not like the first couple of drives of this half. Buffalo hasn't been able to run. They've been running pretty well now.
Trips left, single man right. Allen in the gun on 2nd down and 8. Cook the running back to Allen's right side. Here's the shotgun snap. Allen back. Blitz coming. Throws right side. Incomplete. Targeted Amari Cooper for maybe the first time tonight. Tre'Davious White, the former Bill, was in coverage. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, that was going to be just a comeback route to the back shoulder and just a little too far back shoulder. Amari Cooper coming over in the trade from Cleveland.
Cooper wanted a flag, saying he got held. I think the officials did a good job keeping the yellow in their pocket. So a 3rd down and 8. Ty Johnson checks in as the running back. Trips left, single man right. Allen in the shotgun, sends Johnson in motion out to the right side. Play clock down to 7. Allen brings Shakir in motion from left to right. Now back out to the left. Here's the snap. Allen back, looking, throws over the middle, incomplete, trying to find Shakir. Bills want a flag. They're not going to get it. I think Khalil Shakir tried to sell that call. He knew he was not going to catch that. He tried to buy a call. Brandon Stevens was in coverage, and now on 4th down, Tyler Bass is coming out for a long field goal.
Brandon Stevens did have his arm, left hand on the hip of Shakir, but he didn't really change the route at all. He just had the hand on the hip, didn't really turn Shakir. So I agree with the no flag.
Tyler Bass for a 51-yard attempt. He's 4 of 4 from 50-plus. He was during the regular season.
This is into just a slight breeze, just into the wind a bit.
Bass is ready. Snap, spot, kick is on the way. End over end, and it is good. Tyler Bass hits it inside the right upright, and the Buffalo lead is 5 with 12:04 to go. It's the Bills 24, the Ravens 19. This is Westwood One's coverage of the NFL playoffs.
Actor Michael Rosenbaum, he knows some of the most talented people in the business.
Let's get inside of Kevin Smith. This is a great house. Who knew playing Lex Luthor would pay this well? Now I want to see Gene Hackman's place, John Cryer's place. None will be as cool. And let's get inside of the great Tom Hopper.
I always love it when you have these long form conversations because you do these press tours. They come with this energy. The host.
What's it like? So tight.
And I just love just having a normal conversation.
And that's sort of what the podcast is.
The Inside of You podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Do you crave the thrill of the close? Want to be a legend? Cumulus Media Dallas, home of award-winning New Country 96.3 KSCS and 99.5 The Wolf KPLX, is searching for a general sales manager to manage 2 of the top stations in the market. We offer a competitive salary, amazing benefits, and a chance to be part of a winning team. Ready to join the force? Visit cumulusmedia.com/careers to apply. That's cumulusmedia.com/careers. Cumulus Media is proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Joe Saul-Sehy, host of the Stacking Benjamin Show. Every week, we talk about personal finance, saving, investing. And the thing that I've seen with very successful people, they just try more stuff. I like this tip. Leverage debt mindfully.
Biggest financial flex. We're all like, yeah, my dad's rich.
Just make sure your parents do good. That's all you got to do. You never knew personal finance could be this fun. All right, well then how do you hold the budget together, OG?
Make more money.
Do better. And scene. Stacking Benjamins. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Ever wonder why your business doesn't show up on online search maps, but your competitors do? It's hundreds of things. Things that Cumulus Boost can identify and fix. And that's how we boost your findability. CumulusBoost.com. CUMULUS Boost.com.
Bills with a 10-play, 37-yard drive, capped off with a 51-yard field goal for Tyler Bass. It's now 24-19 Buffalo. 12:04 remaining. Ryan Radke, Mike Golick here in the Grainger broadcast booth in Western New York. Draw up a winning play with Grainger, offering supplies and solutions for every industry. Grainger will help your business cross the goal line. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. Downstairs to Derek Rackley.
Guys, Ravens offensive coordinator Todd Monken caught a little bit of flack last year in the AFC Championship game about getting a little bit pass happy instead of relying on the run game. But got to give him credit here in that third quarter, sticking to the run game after they ended up basically getting shut down in the first half, really getting Derrick Henry going there in the third quarter. But Mike, don't you think they got to get Lamar Jackson a little bit more involved in the run game here as they're about to receive the football?
Absolutely agree, Derek. Absolutely agree. They're not using him enough now. Is Buffalo playing it a little better? I think they have to try and use Lamar a little bit more to get to the outside.
Tyler Bass with a kickoff 8 yards deep into the end zone. And the Ravens will start 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Well, the Ravens 73 yards on the ground here in the second half. And Derrick Henry, who had 8 carries, 21 yards at halftime, now with 14 carries and 79 yards, plus that touchdown run. We mentioned in his playoff career, Henry averages just under 115 yards per game. Only the great Terrell Davis has averaged more.
Now, they have been successful running this half, but I agree. I don't think they're using Lamar nearly enough.
Jackson will line up in the shotgun. Henry to his left. Sims in motion from right to left. Here's the snap. Quick throw left side. Caught by Sims along the numbers, and he dives out to the 34-yard line. So a 4-yard gain. Steven Sims with his first catch of the night. A.J. Epinesa with the tackle, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
Well, let's see if they stick with the running game. That short passing game is just like a run. If they come and try and hammer now with the run to make it 3rd and short to get a first down.
By the way, I should mention, it is a wide gap between Terrell Davis and Derrick Henry. Terrell Davis averaged over 140 rushing yards a game in his playoff career.
Crazy.
Here's a direct snap to Henry, running left. Henry across the 35, and he plows his way out to about the 39-yard line. So that's a gain of 5. Daquan Jones made the tackle. They sent Jackson in motion out to the right, and Derrick Henry took that one off the left side. And Derrick Henry is now over 1,000 yards in his playoff career. He's the 7th running back to have 1,000 rushing yards in the playoffs in his career. He joins Emmitt Smith, Franco Harris, Thurman Thomas, Tony Dorsett, Marcus Allen, and the guy we were just talking about, Terrell Davis.
And what a year he's had. Only player to go over 1,900 yards in 2 seasons, and he's 30. He's debunking the whole 30-year-old running back issue.
3rd down and 1. Quick snap. Handoff Henry. Straight ahead. Runs into the pile. Didn't get it.
Oh, he did it.
Oh,
maybe
he
on
might
the
have.
second.
Let's see. The official on the near side has him short of the 40. The official on the far side had him past the 40. They're going to go with the near side official. It's going to be 4th down and a half yards.
Would not be shocked at all if they go for it here.
Daquan Jones made the tackle. I mean, this is inches short. They need the 40. The nose of the ball is almost touching the 40, and the Ravens are going to go for it.
This can't be a pass, Ryan. This has to be a run.
Andrews lines up under center. He takes the snap. He drives straight ahead, and he's got the first down. So Mark Andrews officially will get a gain of 2 as he gets to the 41-yard line, and he continues to be incredibly efficient on the tight end sneak. You're listening to the NFL Divisional Playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax. 9:50 to go. Bills 24, Ravens 19. First down and 10, Baltimore. They have it at their own 41. Ball is on the far side, left hash. Justice Hill in now as the pistol back, lined up behind Jackson. 2 receivers right, including Likely, who goes in motion to the left. Jackson puts his mouthpiece in, looks over the defense, play clock down to 5. Lamar gets the snap, turns, hands it off. This is Hill trying to cut back, can't do it. Drop for a loss on the play by Ed Oliver. Right there to wrap him up for a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
So that play was supposed to go strong side, but Buffalo just overloaded to that side, so you knew it was going to be a cutback, and Ed Oliver just did a great job of scooting down the line and staying home, waiting right for the cutback.
And if Ed Oliver didn't get him, Von Miller was right there. 2nd down and 11 from the 40. Henry back in. He lines up to the right of Jackson. 2 receivers left, 2 tight ends right. Jackson hands in front of his chest, standing straight up and down. Brings Sims in motion from the left. Here's the snap. Jackson fakes the handoff. Back to pass. Moving right. Throws. Got a wide open Andrews. Makes the catch. Cuts left. Lost the ball. And recovered by the Bills. Terrell Bernard knocked it out and recovered it. And the Bills will take over at their own 46-yard line. The Ravens' 3rd turnover of the night. And that may turn out to be very, very costly.
Wow, a big play for Baltimore turns into a big play for Buffalo, now +3 in the turnover margin.
8:41 remaining in the game. Bills 24, Ravens 19. You're listening to the NFL Playoffs on Westwood One.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling. Just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Mom, meet Sarah.
From first-time Nana moments.
Yeah, welcome to Flight 101.
To annual girls trip moments. Your can't-miss moments are worth protecting against RSV. If you're 75 or older or 60 plus with a chronic condition like asthma, COPD, heart disease, or diabetes, you're at higher risk of being hospitalized from RSV. And there are no prescription RSV treatments. Check eligibility and schedule your RSV vaccine at vaxassist.com.
So where should we go next?
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Winter Sale and get 30% off paints and stains January 17th through the 27th. With prices starting at $34.29, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your bedroom, living room, or home office, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only, some exclusions apply. See store for details.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for the NFL playoffs and Super Bowl 59. Along with the great Mike Golick, the frozen Derek Rackley down on the sidelines. Ryan Radke here in Buffalo, 8:41 to go. Bills lead the Ravens 24-19. They'll take over at their own 46 after the Mark Andrews fumble. First time since 2019 that Andrews has lost a fumble. Allen will line up in the shotgun. He's got Cook to his right. Looks out to his right side, takes the snap, back to pass. Allen looking, throws left, got a man wide open, caught. Hollins across the 45 of Baltimore, banged out of bounds by Marlon Humphrey, down at the 42. All kinds of room for Matt Collins. He gains 11, and it's a first down right away for Buffalo.
Can't say it enough. Again, Buffalo's offensive line has given up just 14 sacks. He had plenty of time. You're in zone defense. You run a crossing route. You're just going to have room.
First down and 10. They mark it down at the 42-yard line. 8 minutes and 7 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Allen will line up under center. Two receivers right, single man left. Collins in motion from the right. Allen takes the snap. Going to hand it off. Ray Davis looking for a crease in between the hash marks. Down to the 40. They'll give it progress to the 39. There's multiple penalty flags on the field. Right now it's a gain of 3. The initial signal is this is against the Ravens.
Illegal use of the face, number 90. Defense, that 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. Automatic first down.
That flag is against David Ajabo. Let's head downstairs, check in with Derek Rackley.
Guys standing behind the Ravens sidelines and Mark Andrews. And most times when players come off the sidelines, they take their helmet off, they put it on the warmer, they put on a stocking cap or maybe a baseball cap. Andrews left his helmet on a couple times, putting his elbows on his knees, shaking his head back and forth, clearly in disgust after the turnover.
First down and 10. Bills have it now at the Ravens 34 with 7:35 to go. Two receivers right, one left. Allen puts his hands under center. Points out to his right side, brings Hollins in short motion. Allen takes the snap. Quick throw left side, caught by Coleman on the slant. He's tackled immediately by Tre'Davious White at the 29-yard line. So it's a quick gain of 5. That'll bring up 2nd and 5. Back to what Derek was talking about, Mike. Mark Andrews, a veteran, been so good for Baltimore. He has had a tough game tonight.
Yep, 6 targets, 4 catches, but he fumbled after that one catch. He had the bad drop in the first half as well. Been doing well on the quarterback sneaks, first downs, but unfortunately receiving and had a couple of issues.
Inside 7 minutes to go. 24-19 Buffalo, 2nd down and 5. They have it at the Ravens 29. Ravens have to hold the Bills to a field goal here. Allen gets the snap, turns, rolls right, throws short, caught by Johnson, racing to the sideline, has a first down, gets out of an ankle tackle, and is run out of bounds on the far sideline at the 21. Roquan Smith escorts him out of bounds, but plenty for Ty Johnson on the catch and run to give the Bills a first down.
Again, excellent play call from Joe Brady, the offensive coordinator, just getting Josh Allen on the run, so he has options. something they haven't been doing with Lamar. Give Josh Allen options to run, or that was an easy pitch and catch.
Boy, this is just massive right here. If the Ravens hold the Bills to a field goal, they're still within 8. But Buffalo scores a touchdown, and the Ravens would be in real trouble. Trips left. Allen lines up in the gun, gets the snap. Quick throw left side, caught by Curtis Samuel. Ankle tackle brings him down at the 20. Kyle Hamilton. Great play there by Hamilton. Gain of a yard. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9. We're inside 6 minutes to go in the game. Winner goes to Kansas City in the AFC Championship game next week.
Yeah, Marlon Humphrey is down. He was down, he got up, and they went down to a knee.
Well, the training staff will come out and take a look at him. Well, Humphrey just got pancaked on that play by Mac Hollins.
Yeah, he got absolutely buried.
So they're going to take a look at Marlon Humphrey. We'll step aside with 5:55 to go. Bills 24, Ravens 19. You're listening to the NFL Playoffs on Westwood One.
In a world that moves a million miles a second, Haagen-Dazs invites you to slow down and savor every delicious bite. Take it one almond at a time with the Haagen-Dazs Vanilla Milk Chocolate Almond Bar. Madagascar vanilla, rich milk chocolate, and toasted California almonds make this unmatched icon legendary. Whatever Dazs you savor, a snack bar or your favorite flavor, say goodbye to the fast life and hello to savoring the finest ingredients and the richest and creamiest ice cream. That's Dazs, available at retailers nationwide.
Hey, I'm Brett Podolsky, co-founder of The Farmer's Dog. We make fresh food for dogs. We started the company when we saw what a huge difference it made in my own dog, Jada, when she stopped eating ultra-processed kibble and started eating fresh, whole food. The Farmer's Dog food isn't fancy. It's just real food, delivered to your door in pre-portioned packs. It's better for them and easier for you.
Get 50% off your first box at thefarmersdog.com/trial50. That's thefarmersdog.com/trial50.
It's football season, and now you can get anything you need for game day delivered with Uber Eats. Well, almost anything. You can't get a running back, but baby back ribs? Yes. Uber Eats, official on-demand food delivery partner of the NFL.
Mayday. We've been compromised. The pilot's a hitman.
I knew you were going to be fun.
This Friday,
Tell me how to fly this thing.
Mark Wahlberg. You know what the difference between me and you is? You're going to die.
Don't shoot him, we need him!
Y'all need a pilot?
Flight Risk, rated R.
Sponsored by Lionsgate.
No, we are all heartbroken by the devastation from the raging wildfires across the greater Los Angeles region. Families affected by these fires urgently need support. Help the American Red Cross respond to and help people recover from these disasters. You can donate today to support relief efforts by going to redcross.org/NFL. It has been heartbreaking watching what's gone on there over the last couple of weeks. Hopefully the Rams' playoff run at least provided a little joy, a little distraction for some of those folks. But, boy, so many need help. And if you can, if you're in position to do it, I would encourage you to give to help those people out.
And even though the fires are starting to be under control, there's just so much devastation that's going to go on for a while. And people are going to need your help.
Marlon Humphrey off to the sideline. Nate Wiggins, the rookie, is in. They're taking Humphrey into the blue tent. 5 minutes, 50 seconds to go in Buffalo. Bills 24, Ravens 19. Trip to Kansas City is on the line. 2nd down and 9 for the Bills. Allen under center with 2 receivers left, 1 right. Cook is the single running back. Mac Hollins in motion from left to right. Play clock down to 7. Allen puts his hands under center. Looks up at the play clock, takes the snap, handoff James Cook out to the right hash, cuts back inside, finds a lane inside the 15, and he's down close to a first down. They're going to mark him down at the 12. That'll leave him a yard shy. 8-yard pickup, 3rd down and 1. Matabike and Smith together on the tackle.
Boy, Buffalo is going to go no huddle.
Allen's going to line up under center. He's going to get a push from behind. He angles left, and Josh Allen has the first down. Needed to get to the 11. He got down to the 10. It's going to be first down and goal for Buffalo with 4:58 to go.
So it's been interesting. Buffalo ran well in the first half, started the second half, their first couple of drives not running well, but have picked up the running again against the best rush defense in the NFL.
Now, we talk about it all the time. The ability to score touchdowns in the red zone, it's often the difference in games. It could be the difference now in this game tonight. The Bills were the 2nd best red zone team in the league this year. First down and goal from the 10. Allen under center. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Cook is the single back. Allen takes the snap. He's back. He'll hand it off to Cook. Dancing. Now straight ahead along the left hash. And he's down to about the 7. The Ravens are going to spend a timeout. Kyle Hamilton made the tackle. Clock stop with 4:21 to go. First timeout called by Baltimore. It's a gain of 3 on the run by Cook. Well, you can stream the NFL playoffs on Westwood One for free, sponsored by Pfizer. Hey, football fans, ready for RSV season? Check eligibility and schedule an RSV vaccine at vaxassist.com.
Look at the Ravens in their playoff history is 0-11 when they lose the turnover battle, and they're going to lose it tonight. I don't see Buffalo having 3 turnovers in the last 4 minutes, so they are winless in the playoffs when they lose that battle.
3 teams have already won this weekend, Mike. The Chiefs, Commanders, the Eagles. What do they all have in common? 0 turnovers. And the Bills have not turned it over here tonight, as you mentioned.
And another thing in common, the 3 teams that won all were outgained by their opponent, and Buffalo has been outgained by Baltimore tonight.
Bills will go empty here. 2 receivers left, 2 right, 2nd down and goal from the 7. Allen with a couple of rushing touchdowns tonight. All by himself in the gun. He takes the snap. He sweeps right inside the 5, and he's down to about the 2. Ravens will take their second timeout. Boy, it looked like for a second that Josh Allen was on his way to the end zone. He just got tripped up. And down to the 2-yard line, it'll be 3rd and goal. Spencer Brown paved the way.
Closer and closer to the end zone, and having Baltimore burn a couple of timeouts. It's all working perfectly, like at the end of the half for Buffalo, scoring with not enough time for Baltimore to do anything, and then starting the 3rd quarter with the ball now, making Baltimore use their timeouts. Wow, in perfect position to get a touchdown.
1 timeout for the Ravens. There's 4 minutes and 17 seconds remaining. Sean McDermott just went down to see exactly where the ball is. I'm sure he's thinking about what happens here if we get to 4th down.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I think he'd go for it.
I think he would go for it as well.
3rd down and goal from the 2. Allen lines up in the shotgun. Cook to his right. Shakir is a wing to the right side. Keon Coleman split wide left. Mac Hollins is a wing to the left. Allen gets the snap. Allen fakes the handoff. Allen straight ahead. He is grabbed. He is stood up at the 2. Driven backwards. Officials looking to the Ravens sideline to see if they want timeout. The answer is no. And now we are at 4th down. Ardarius Washington was the first man to hit him.
And then Travis Jones, all 340 pounds of him, wrapped him up, and Allen was not pushing that man forward. He ran through his arm tackle of Jones when he had a touchdown, but Jones had him in a full body bear hug.
Bills are going to let this run all the way down. Sean McDermott just told the officials, I want timeout with 1 on the play clock. It's down to 5 right now. And now as the play clock hits 1, there is a timeout taken by Buffalo. There was no yardage gained on that play, so it's going to be 4th and goal from the 2. So here is the decision for Sean McDermott. A chip shot field goal that would give you an 8-point lead. So the Ravens would have to score a touchdown and get a 2-point conversion. They've already failed to convert a 2-point conversion tonight. They're 1 of 4 on the season. The other option is you go for it here. If you don't get it, the Ravens have plenty of time, only 1 timeout, but they'd be 98, 99 yards away.
But the Ravens have had a propensity for having 90-yard drives.
So you like the decision to go for it?
Oh, I absolutely like the decision to go for it. That's why they're going to kick it.
Love how I set you up for success.
Thank you very much. You did that on purpose, didn't you?
It's what I do so well.
Yes.
So here comes Tyler Bass. So McDermott, with some time to think about it, decides he wants the 8-point lead. So Bass coming on for a 21-yard attempt. It'll come from the right hash. He hit earlier from 51. Bass is ready. Snap, spot, kick on the way. And it is good. So Tyler Bass gives the Bills an 8-point lead with 3:29 to go. Buffalo 27, Baltimore 19. You're listening to the NFL playoffs on Westwood One.
Lowe's knows how to help make your Super Bowl 59 party a touchdown. Let them help you prep your home to host with top brands like Charbroil, Blackstone, and LG, so you can be the MVP of game day. Plus, use the Lowe's app to find what you need for a seamless shopping run. Or huddle up with the Lowe's Red Vest Associates to help make all your game time hosting decisions.
Get more of the NFL with NFL Plus and start streaming more touchdowns, more hurdles, more action.
Just a tremendous play.
NFL Plus has you covered. Stream the NFL postseason and Super Bowl 56 live on mobile.
Touchdown!
Plus, stay connected throughout the offseason with special coverage of the NFL Scouting Combine, NFL Draft, and more.
Let's go! Yeah!
Subscribe today at plus.nfl.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
The copyright of tonight's broadcast on Westwood One is owned by the NFL on behalf of its member clubs. All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or any other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the National Football League is strictly prohibited.
Ryan Radke, Mike Golick, Derek Rackley here in Buffalo. 3:29 to go. Bills 27, Ravens 19. Hey, next Sunday, don't miss all the NFL excitement on CBS, the AFC Championship game. Winner of this one is in Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. Check your local listings for more details. You can also hear that game right here on many of these same stations, on the NFL app or online at westwood1sports.com. So Tyler Bass, a 21-yard field goal, caps off an 11-play, 52-yard drive. Now it's the Bills 27, the Ravens 19, 3:29 to go, one timeout remaining for Baltimore.
Certainly plenty of time for Baltimore to score. This Buffalo defense has done a nice job tonight in holding this Baltimore offense down. Again, +3 in the turnover category. But Baltimore definitely has the ability to go down and score.
Tyler Bass ready to kick it away. On the approach, sends a high end-over-end kickoff, returnable for Keaton Mitchell at the goal line. He's coming out across the 5, down to the 10, 15-yard line, up to the 20, 25, Mitchell out to the 30, and he gets out to the 33. A late penalty flag is thrown in. That may negate what was a good return. Jamarcus Ingram made the tackle, and the initial indication is this is going to be against Baltimore.
Starting to return, holding number 49 of the return team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
So Chris Board called for the penalty. And rather than starting at the 33, the Ravens are going to get backed up all the way inside the 15. They're going to start at the 12-yard line. What a costly penalty.
Really, really hurt him.
So here we go. Down by 8. Jackson will line up in the shotgun. Henry is not in the game. 2 receivers left and right. Hill is the running back. Jackson walks toward the line of scrimmage with a play clock at 9. Falls back into the gun, gets the snap, back to pass. Jackson looking, throwing deep down the left side for Likely, and it's incomplete. He overthrew him by a couple of yards. Jackson was not ready for that snap. He was able to hang on to it, but he airmailed Likely. He was open. He's a little frustrated. It'll be 2nd and 10. There is an injured Bills defender on the play. It's Taron Johnson.
Yeah, just the offense has seemed a little off, right, with snaps, with timing.
Well, that time, Lamar in no way expected that snap. He's very fortunate he was able to cradle it against his body. And he had Likely, but he overshot him. Johnson went down at the end of the play. He's grabbing at his shoulder.
Reaching for his left shoulder. He kind of stretched out for the tackle and grabbed his left shoulder. Again, Taron Johnson, one of 3 players. He, Terrell Bernard, and Matt Milano did not play against Baltimore in Week 4.
The last time these two teams met in the playoff, Johnson had a 101-yard pick 6, tied an NFL postseason record in that 17-3 Bills win. Johnson is up on his feet, and he is going to jog off under his own power all the way across the field. He is moving that left arm around, so that's a good sign. Cam Lewis is going to check in and take his spot, but You hope for Taron Johnson. This is just a momentary injury, and he'll be able to get back in there.
Yeah, and for Baltimore, 2nd and 10, really tough to use the running game. Derrick Henry, not in the game. Justice Hill, your better receiving running back. He'll be in the game either to flare out of the backfield or pick up a blitz. Buffalo blitzed that last play. Let's see if they blitz a little more.
The Ravens had a 70-yard touchdown drive tonight that took 3:27. Check it, that was a Buffalo touchdown drive. 70 yards, 3:27. The Ravens had an 80-yard touchdown drive that took 3:44. So you would think that the full menu is available here. 2nd down and 10. These fans on their feet. Bills have not been to the AFC Championship game since 2020.
And again, there's plenty of time. They don't have to go deep.
Hill, the running back, lines up to the right of Jackson. 2 receivers right, single man left. Likely in motion from right to left. Jackson again runs up to the line of scrimmage, now falls back into the gun. He's got plenty of time on the play clock. It shows 12. Jackson gets the snap. Back to pass. Looking, rolling to his right. Under pressure. Jackson's going to tuck it and run 15 to the 20, and he's pushed out of bounds by Von Miller at the 20-yard line. Jackson takes a tumble. He's helped up by a couple of Bills players on the sideline. The hit by Miller was clearly in bounds. It's a gain of 8. It'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Boy, both backs. That time Justice Hill early in the game, Derrick Henry do a nice job of being out for a pass and then turn around and block for their quarterback to get some extra yards.
That is the first time in a long time we have seen Lamar Jackson run. He had 15 carries for 81 yards a week ago.
And it wasn't even a planned run. It was a scramble.
Ravens 6 and 9 on 3rd down tonight. This is 3rd and 2. Clock stop with 3:10 to go. Shotgun snap. Jackson back. Bouncing. Throws over the middle. Caught by Hill, and he's going to have the first down. Needed the 22. Got the 23. Cam Lewis with the tackle. Gain of 3. Ravens keep this drive alive. Along with Mike Golick and Derek Rackley, I'm Ryan Radke on Westwood One. You're listening to the NFL Divisional Playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax. Jackson in the shotgun. Hill to his left. Here's the snap. Jackson back. Looking left. Looking right. Now floats one over the middle. That's caught. That's Bateman. Short gain across the 25 to the 26, and I think Bateman is hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt before that play. He was running back to do the hurry-up offense, and he was kind of looking to the sideline to come off, and they weren't biting it. He had to go back and line up, but he was not good before that play.
So that's only a 3-yard gain, and Bateman is hurt. Rousseau made the tackle. Remember, the Ravens are already down Zay Flowers, their Pro Bowl wide receiver, out again tonight with a knee injury. And now Bateman, a guy that caught a touchdown earlier, has 6 touchdowns in his last 6 games, is down and hurt.
And thinking, obviously, you want him to be okay, but thinking from a technical standpoint, it wasn't in the last 2 minutes, so it won't cost them their last time out.
Yeah, clock stopped with 2:34 to go. But you're right, had that been inside 2 minutes, the Ravens would have either had to take a runoff or they would have had to call a timeout. So Bateman heads off to the sideline. He's limping on his right side. Taron Johnson is back on the field for Buffalo. 2nd down and 7. Ravens have it at the 26. Now they do start the clock again because he was in bounds. Down to 2:25 to go. Trips right, Jackson the gun, Hill to his right side. Boy, the Ravens letting a lot of time expire here. Jackson still waiting on the snap. Gets it, finally, back to pass. Rolling to his right, being chased, looking down the field. Throws back over the middle, that's caught by Wallace at the 40, 45 to the 50, into Bills territory, down to the 46. Bishop made the tackle, a gain of 30 on the catch and run by Tylan Wallace. Well, he ran out to the far side, came back across the field, made the catch. And a big play for the Ravens as we reach the 2-minute warning. With the score, the Bills 27, the Ravens 19. You're listening to the NFL Playoffs on Westwood One.
And Doug. Limu wanted me to tell you to customize your car insurance and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. He says because we all like to save a buck. No, okay, he said with the extra cash you can lease a new truck. Wait, he said he went to middle school with geese and ducks? Actually, I think Limu just said squawk.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Savings vary. Underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Excludes Massachusetts.
The rosters are in for the 2025 NFL Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon. Be there live to celebrate the NFL's biggest stars as they compete in an action-packed AFC versus NFC showdown, featuring flag football and skills competitions at Camping World Stadium on February 2nd. Don't miss NFL legends, celebrity coaches, and unforgettable fan moments. The Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon, Sunday, February 2nd. Tickets are on sale at probowl.com/tickets. Get yours today.
Enter a brave new world with America's #1 brand of shaving cream, Barbasol. Gear up with Barbasol collector's cans featuring Marvel Studios' Captain America Brave New World. Because superhero confidence starts with a great shave.
You want me? Come and get me!
Barbasol limited edition cans in stores now. Collect them all before they're gone. And see Marvel Studios' Captain America Brave New World. Only in theaters February 14th. This film is not yet rated.
Get more than you expect with the $5 meal deal, part of new McValue. 5 gets you a McDouble or a McChicken and a small fry and a small drink and a 4-piece McNuggets. Woo! New McValue at McDonald's. Prices of participation may vary. McDouble meal $6 in some markets for limited time only.
When I wake up
The best mornings
in the morning light,
start with Wrangler.
I put on my jeans and I feel alright.
Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started. Good mornings make for better days. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
2 minutes to go in Buffalo. Bills 27, Ravens 19. The Ravens with a big play going into the timeout, Mike.
So here's what's going on, Ryan. The Buffalo knows they're just pass rushing, right? So your pass rushing get a little wild, and they're letting Lamar out to the right. He ran out, he scrambled, he had a long run to the right, and he scrambled to the outside there and made a long pass to the right. They've got to contain him to his right.
From the Bills 47, first down and 10. Jackson in the shotgun, Justice Hill to his left. Here's the snap. Lamar back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Has time. Moving right. Flips it out to Hill. Runs outside the numbers of the 45. And he wisely scampers out of bounds at the 43. Cam Lewis ran him out. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd and 6. Clock stopped. 1:52 to go. Ravens still have one timeout.
And believe me, I understand it's not the easiest thing in the world to stop him from rolling, especially right with his moves. But that's the task that Buffalo rushers have to have.
Well, and what he did there, we've seen Josh Allen do so many times, roll to the sideline, throw back across the middle to a wide-open receiver. 2nd down, 6, Jackson in the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Jackson will bring Nelson Aguilar in motion right to left. Here's the snap. Blitz coming. Jackson back with time. Looking. Throws right side. Andrews wide open. Makes the catch at the 30 up the sideline. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 24 by Rasul Douglas. Clock stops with 1:44 to go. Gain of 19 on the catch and run by Andrews.
Absolutely picked up the blitz. That O-line and backs did a great job of picking up the blitz. And you know when you pick up the blitz that someone is going to be open normally.
Ball on the near side right hash. It's at the Bills 24. 27-19 Buffalo. 1:44 remaining in the game. Jackson in the shotgun. 3 receivers left. Single man to the right. Rashad Bateman is out of the injury tent on the sideline. Jackson lines up in the shotgun. Looks to his left. Brings Likely in motion. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Plenty of time again. Looking. Jackson now rolling to his right. Still looking down the field. Fires deep for the end zone. It is caught. A diving catch in the end zone by Likely. Isaiah Likely skidding across the end zone, hauls it in, and with 1:33 to go, it's a 2-point game. A 24-yard touchdown to Likely, and now the Ravens have a chance to tie.
That was obviously a combination of the O-line giving him time and Lamar just being Lamar, buying time. So difficult for the back 7 to hold coverage that long. Here you go. You've got to give Lamar Jackson the option here to run or throw the ball.
Henry is back in the game. He lines up to the right of Jackson, who's in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. 2-pointer ties the game. Here's the snap. Jackson will run to his right. He looks, he throws. It is dropped! It is dropped! Andrews was open at the pylon and dropped it. His 2nd drop of the game, and the Bills maintain a 2-point lead, 27-25. Andrews was open, The ball hit him in the chest, and he could not hang on going to the ground.
He is going to be sick. Right in his hands as he dropped a pass in the first half, caught a ball and fumbled it a couple of drives ago. Oh, that is devastating for that young man in the Baltimore Ravens.
The Ravens are 0 for 2 on 2-point conversions tonight. They are 12 of 29 now since Lamar Jackson was drafted back in 2018. And you just said it. Mark Andrews is going to be sick. They got exactly what they wanted. He was wide open. Jackson put it right where it had to be, and he just couldn't hang on as he went to the ground. A catch that Mark Andrews has made hundreds of times in his career.
And that's the play you wanted. You rolled Lamar out. You gave him the choice to throw or run, and that was the easy choice. Andrews was wide open.
So now it comes down to an onside kick. Justin Tucker will try to execute it. It's basically the hardest play in football, to recover an onside kick. Bills have their hands team out there. Tucker has it teed up. Looks to the near side, looks to the far side. We'll see what he decides to do here. The Ravens must recover this with only one timeout. If Buffalo recovers, they're going to win. Tucker on the approach. His kick will come to the near side. It's a ground ball. It is recovered by Rasul Douglas. And the Buffalo Bills are a minute 33 away from a trip to Kansas City.
Onside kicks are so hard to recover. You got to get the ball bouncing. That ball didn't really take that high of a bounce. Douglas got on it before it could, just snared it, and Buffalo goes to Kansas City.
Rasul Douglas doing exactly what you're supposed to do on the hands team. Got that ball in his stomach and just rolled right over on top of it. Tucker never got that big hop that he was looking for. Josh Allen now will go to the line of scrimmage. Bills will line up in the eye. The Ravens do have one timeout. Kincaid in motion from left to right. Allen takes the snap. He will hand it off. Running the right side and bursting through is Johnson. 35 out to the sideline. 30 slides down inbounds. They'll mark him at the 30-yard line, and that'll do it. Ty Johnson had a chance to keep on going, but he slid down in bounds. The Ravens will burn that final timeout with 1:18 to go, but it's a gain of 17, and the celebration is on in Western New York.
Great play, great run. You know, I'm happy for Buffalo to end the game on a run when they were actually running pretty well this entire game against, as I'll say for about the third or fourth time, the best rushing defense in the NFL from the Baltimore Ravens.
149 yards on the ground for Buffalo tonight.
And they ended on a run, a smart move to go down in bounds, and now it is over.
Now it's victory formation time. Allen takes the snap, immediately drops to his left knee. He'll have to do it one more time to make it official. But for the fans in Buffalo, it's already in the books, on their feet and celebrating. Players on the sideline egging the fans on. They want to hear even more noise. A celebratory night here for the Buffalo Bills.
Came down to two-point conversions, one to tie it at 21, the other to tie it at 27. Buffalo plays great defense on the first one, and Baltimore can't convert on an open receiver on the second one.
Allen back to the line of scrimmage, hands under center, takes a snap, drops to a knee, and now it's official. For the first time since 2020, for the seventh time in franchise history, the Buffalo Bills are going to the AFC Championship game. Bills 27, Ravens 25. Next week, Buffalo at Kansas City with a trip to Super Bowl 59 on the line.
Well, this game lived up to what everybody thought. Probably the MVP and runner-up on the same team. Your first team All-Pro, second team All-Pro quarterbacks on the different teams. Excellent ball play on both sides. Too many mistakes, though. I shouldn't say excellent on Baltimore. 3 turnovers, 2 missed two-point conversions.
Players meet to shake hands. A hard-fought game on both sides tonight. A game that did live up to the hype in terms of coming right down to the wire. And the Buffalo Bills on to the AFC Championship game. They will meet the Kansas City Chiefs, a team they beat during the regular season, and the winner will go to the Super Bowl. Buffalo 27, Baltimore 25. A great win for the Bills, a heartbreaking loss for the Ravens.
Who would have thought 36 runs for 147 yards?
That Buffalo running game, terrific. Give credit to Josh Allen. Give credit to the running backs. Give credit to the offensive line. The Buffalo Bills did what they had to do here at home tonight. And now we'll go on the road with one more game in front of them to get to New Orleans. So the Final Four is set. It'll be Philadelphia, Washington in the NFC. It'll be Buffalo, Kansas City in the AFC. Downstairs to Derek Rackley.
Yeah, guys, I'm here with Buffalo defensive back DeMar Hamlin. DeMar, how about this victory? You guys end up coming out against one of the most explosive offenses. You end up with 8 tackles, a sack, and a critical tackle on Derrick Henry. How about this defensive performance you guys put together tonight?
We put the work in all week. We knew what we had. We knew the challenge at hand. Much respect to them. LJ, one of my favorite players for a very long time. D. Henry, man, his resume speaks for itself. Everybody else they got, man, we knew the challenge, but we prepared for it all week, and we came in here and we got the job done.
DeMar, how about doing it in front of this home crowd of you guys, one of the best in the NFL?
You know, forever, for life, this place will always be special to me, man. I remember sitting in our hospital